I just don't know exactly what they are offhand, and we'll come across them as we come across them, basically. So, here we go. It's a weird way to do it. 2 stacks of 12 on top of some styrofoam, and nothing under the styrofoam. Alright. I have never opened any UD Vintage. I like the concept, I like the look of them. I don't like that this first card is so miscut on the back, but I don't know if that's across the board or what. Alright, Marquise Grissom. Yeah, that one doesn't look miscut. Lance Berkman, Mike Piazza, Jack Cust, Esteban Loaiza, Freddie Garcia, got a dummy card, Mac Mente, and Chris Benson. You can see it looks okay there, but when you flip it over, it's all cut off at the bottom. I don't know about that. Not happy about that. Seems to be happening on this as well. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Alright, Mike Mussina, but that one's fine. You can see there's actually some space there, and it doesn't look any difference border-wise on the fronts of the cards, so I don't know. Delman Young, Marquise Grissom, again, Jason Lane, Johnny Peralta, Carl Everett, Ryan Klesko, and Jeff Jenkins. We'll see how it goes. Alright, by the way, for inserts we got Play Ball Preview 1 in 5, World Series Highlights 1 in 7, 3D Sluggers 1 in 12. Yeah, and then there are also short prints, I believe, somewhere in here of some kind. But yeah. Albert Pujols, Juan Gonzalez, Jose Reyes, Rob Keeneland, Brett Myers, Aubrey Huff, Chin Hui Sao, and Orlando Cabrera. Seems like all the bottom cards, have the after the dummy. Those are the ones that have the miscut backs. Pedro Martinez, Andrew Jones, Mike Lowell, Jason Isringhausen, Vicente Padilla, and here's our jersey card, Stellar Statman, Hideo Nomo. There it is right there. SSM 27. So, Hideo Nomo, Melvin Mora, Josh Phelps, and Reggie Sanders. So I hope these aren't like the SPs or something that are getting so miscut on the back. And I guess there's something, you know, the fronts are the way they are, so if the whole production run was like that, then I don't know. At least I didn't get any cards worse than anyone else got, if that's the case. Lance Berkman, Mike Piazza, Bartolo Colon, John Lackey. Here's one of our inserts. Play Ball, Pedro Martinez. There's what the backs look like. Doesn't look like it's supposed to be an insert. I guess this is actually an SP because the back of the card says number 301. So, maybe by inserts they mean SPs. Robbie Hammock, Aaron Harang, and Rocky Biddle. Albert Pujols, Juan Gonzalez, Jose Reyes, Juan Pierre, Woody Williams, Bobby Abreu, which is upside down for some reason, dummy card, Kevin Mench, and Victor Zambrano. Again, you can see they're miscut like crazy compared to that. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of the same cards in the fronts of the packs already, so I think we're in for a lot of doubles. I just hope that you know, some of these cards that are in the backs of the packs show up in the fronts so that we can get better versions of them. Alright, so here we go. Pedro Martinez, Andrew Jones, Guillermo Mota, Denny Stark, Mark Pryor, play ball, dummy card. Ken Harvey, Jay Gibbons, and Keith Falk. Come on. Trying to be nice here. Matt Morris, Steve Finley, Javier Vasquez, Mike Sweeney, Derek Lowe, Brandon Webb, play ball. There's that. Ramos Ramirez, miscut. AJ Burnett, miscut on the top. Right there. How odd. How odd. Matt Morris, Steve Finley, Bill Mueller, Luis Gonzalez, Matt Roney, dummy card, Edgar Renteria, Randy Wolf, and Francisco Rodriguez. Jeff Bagwell, Torrey Hunter, Jerome Williams, Benito Santiago, Vinny Castilla. Here's one of the World Series highlights of Pudge Rodriguez. Again, that's a short print, card number 324. It's upside down, but it's still readable. Ugueth Urbina and Mike Moroth. Jeff Bagwell, Torrey Hunter, Jerome Williams, Miguel Bautista. That one is really damaged. Right out of the pack. You can't tell. It's bent all to hell. I don't know. Wilfredo Ledesma, Richard Hidalgo, AJ Pierzynski, and Alex Escobar. Kerry Wood, Kevin Brown, Kurt Schilling, Gil Mesh, Mark Burley, Joe Kennedy, Lance Nix, and Jose Guillen. So I like the design. It's very simple, very plain, but it does the job. No foil, which is a nice little change of pace sometimes. Bernie Williams, Randy Johnson, Ray Durham, Jake Peavy, Barry Zito, play ball, Jamie Moyer, Nick Johnson, and Garrett Anderson. David Wells, Edgardo Alfonso, Jeff Kent, Brooks Kieschnick, Trot Nixon, Alex Cintron, Xavier Nady, and Scott Posednik. One thing I can say is that aside from the miscut cards, I absolutely hate dummies. I hate the whole concept of them. Brad Penny, Danny Herron, Jimmy Rollins, World Series highlight of Josh Beckett. Our first 3D slugger of Alex Rodriguez. Got the lenticular effect in there, sort of see it. Ryan Roberts, Ryan Franklin, and Joe Creedy. Still almost cut. Tom Glavine, Rafael Palmeiro, Bo Hart, Alan Guile? I don't know who that is. Jose Vidro, Johnny Damon, Dummy card, Alfredo Amezaga, and Jermaine Dye. Bobby Higginson, Chipper Jones, Bobby Kielty, Tony Batista, World Series highlight of Brad Penny, Preston Wilson, Eric Gagne, and checklist number 305 to 450. That's a large set for us getting so many doubles. So I'll tell you that much right now. And miscut. So Al Leiter, Scott Rowland, checklist 153 to 304. Weird numbering for the checklists. Shigetoshi Hasegawa, Ramon Ortiz, Byung-Hyun Kim, Angel Baroa, and Indy Chavez. Goes off to the side for the last 6 packs or so. Carlos Beltran, Jesse Foppert, Roy Oswalt, Jose Valverde, Shea Hillenbrand. Looks like that's a trading card. Arizona upgrades infield to trade for Hillenbrand. I don't know if that's a short print or not. It's number 328. It probably is that high number. Jorge Julio, Tino Martinez, and Chase Utley. Of course, sliced a little bit too high. You can see the markings. Well, you will, once you get them. Whoever bought in, there are little markings up at the top as to where they should be. And my camera doesn't focus. Anyway, you can see where they should have cut, and you can see where it didn't cut. Of course, if they would have cut there on the back, it would have miscut the fronts, and so it's just horrible, horrible printing error. Jorge Posada, Roy Halladay, Rich Aurelia, Corey Koski, Jerry Hairston Jr., Jared Washburn, Juan Encarnacion, Tim Worrell. Finish up this side, we'll go to the other side. Still looking for one more 3D slugger, evidently. Not sure what else there might be in there. We already got our hit, Larry Walker, Carlos Delgado, checklist 1 through 152 featuring Mark Pryor, Oliver Perez, Jay Wong Xiao, Mark Mulder played ball, Joe Mays, and John Olerud. Keep on saying Olerud. Nomar Garciaparra, Alex Rodriguez, Mark Mulder, Braden Looper, Brad Lidge, Rondell White. Same with the Royals here. The jersey is photoshopped out. Luis Matos, Orlando Hudson. So, if the short prints are before the decoy, at least we know that none of the short prints are miscut. Unfortunately, it looks like, in terms of where the cards are placed, I don't know if those will be fixed. Larry Walker, Carlos Delgado, Mike Mussina, Phil Nevin, Michael Young. Of course, it could just be that I got a horrible box. I don't know. Jason Schmidt, Carlos Lee, and Edgar Martinez. Delman Young, Travis Lee, Urabel Durazo, Roberto Alomar trade card to the White Sox. Here's our other 3D slugger, Vernon Wells. There's the back. Not 3D on the back. Marcus Giles, Rod Beck, and our last card is David Ortiz. So there you have it.